Oh boy. Okay, so I keep getting maps like these. This one's a little bit more doable, but it's also like, wow. Wow. Trying to think here of what we can even do about this. Like, even if we move over there, it's still gonna be the same thing. Oh, oh, we definitely gotta do this one now. All right, so let's place this bad boy. I think let's place it right about here. I think this would be a good place to put him. And okay, so that's crazy. I didn't know we would have bronze, which is okay. I gotta do this one now. So I mean, we definitely have a lot of room to work with. We have a lot of clay over here to help with trading. Wheat. Yeah, and we also have, at least we have stone and wood. It's either one or the other. We have no wood at all, or we have no stone. So yeah, this is a pretty good gameplay. So we're gonna try to put it down over here in this very big flat landy area. It's I don't like it, but it's also like it's a lot better than my previous attempts. So we're going to try to get this one down. So of course we're going to try to get our starting stuff down. So let's do it like this really quick and something like this. And then we can start getting that rain farm. I want to put this one a little bit more far away. I could literally put this anywhere, to be honest, but let's see here. We could just make like rows of wheat over here, and then it would help us with getting a road up there. So I think that would be good. We just need to actually no. We could put it over here though. Get like nice little rows over here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of confused on where I want to put this, because it's like we have a lot of opportunity to put it like wherever we want. So I think right here would be pretty good. So yeah, we're snug it in right about there. And let me make sure I can even build more. Ooh, not enough private funds. Okay, there's good. There's good. Okay, so we can get like a 2x2 over here of the farm, and that should work out really well for us. It's a really interesting kind of thing going on here, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to try to work with what we have, because I mean, I can't complain about the bronze, especially over here. So we're going to get these boys going. And as you can see, we are up over here and more like the top middle area, which is where I'm at. I thought about doing one of the islands, but I don't know how that was going to go. I might do that in the future, but it was going to be a small little island. But so my ambitions are build one Grand Stoa, one lighthouse, and 2 tributaries, which should be good. Gives us like, you know, more of the economy kind of base for the, you know, lighthouse and a Grand Stoa, and then of course offensive for the 2 tributaries. So that's kind of my decision on that one. I might make it more you guys decide, and you guys might be horrendous when you guys pick, so keep that in mind. All right, so we have that down, and I think the next one we would need to do is olives, if I remember right. Yeah, olives. Okay, thankfully this one is close by too, but we don't really have much of it. I think we only have 2. Yeah, we only have 2, so we got to keep this one in mind. We're going to put this one right over here, and then I'm actually going to build... I'll build that one later. But let's get this guy over here. And then that's another family. We definitely want to try to build up our everything really quickly, because I don't know how people are. Oh, I put it right next to a terrible person. And we are an oligarchy, but let's see here. Okay, you're friendly, you're okay, you're friendly. Okay, so we have some friendly people around us. This is definitely going to be a challenge. This person is definitely going to go after us, but they have some good trades, somewhat. But let's see here. We can buy marble, which is really good. And what about you? We can sell meat to you, which is interesting. We can sell olive oil, which would be pretty good, especially early game. Wine, can't really do. Meat, possibly. We could just do that. Let's see here. We can sell bronze or armor, but I don't think anyone in our vicinity wants it. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So we definitely have advantage there, but it's also not an advantage as well, because we can't really do anything with it. So let's see. We can't sell to you. I'm just trying to see what we can possibly trade, and so far it's not looking too hot, especially with the... Okay, Pondry, you all the way over there, and that's it. So it seems like our biggest assets no one wants, so that's going to be kind of great. But let's get our start down and get some more buildings up, and then we can kind of maybe make a better plan of how we're going to go about this, especially with our #1 enemy right next to us, which is fantastic. All right, everything looks pretty... Whoa, okay, everything looks pretty good, I think. So that idea I wanted of like multiple farms over here is happening. I decided to get it now out of the way. And I'm also trying to get a pigsty going so we can actually get the next consumption good out of the way. I didn't really do anything with additional homes, which I feel like was a big mistake on doing that, because then it's like we're going to need them. But I think I should do that once they're done building this one, which is going to be pretty, you know, actually we still have this one, but this one's not bad. This one's almost done too. And I should have maybe, no, because we have this building. I think yeah, let's try to get more town like little buildings going. And I'm trying to think of a good way to do this so I can get an what was it, a stoa down, and then we can build around that, or maybe even a shrine. I'm just trying to think of how we're going to do that, but I'm definitely going to get the olive oil right now, whenever we can. Let's see here, where would that be? That would be in here. Olive press, there we go. And I want it out of the way, well, like at least more out of the way, so we could just dedicate it like a little section like over here to olive press and, you know, more urban like consumption goods, because, you know, it's going to be close to this. I don't want to deal with like unhappiness, so we're not going to deal with that. I'm just going to start putting things over here. I don't think a sheep farm would fit up here, but it would be close. But let's get this bad boy, maybe like this. Nah, I'm just gonna do it like this, and then we can put a winery right next to it. Actually, we could put, yeah, we could put, oh, not enough private funds. Yeah, I've been taking a lot from my public funds, actually, which is pretty interesting. But, oh yeah, wait, there is no point for a winery because I don't have any grapes for once. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We could try to go for, part of me wants to go for religion and start trading and all that for marble, but I think the weavery might be a good one. Let's see here. Is anyone around us willing to trade? Wow, like no one. I chose like the worst spawn for trading, to be honest, because it seems like, okay, that might be worth it, but like you're in there, so like we're gonna have to immediately trade wheat. I mean, not wheat, meat. Aid the sick. Yeah, sure. I feel like being nice today. And yeah, meat is definitely going to have to be our strong suit here. So I'm going to try to put like 3 meat productions, and then we can start selling to these two immediately since they are +2. We could try to even be allies with them both. What about you? You're wine. Okay, so I'm not really interested in you. I could try to be friends with this guy, but you don't really give me any kind of advantage because, like, I don't want to sell wood and stone because it's like basic resources, so it's not really interesting. This right here actually would be a really good one, thinking about it now, because we have a lot of wheat, so it doesn't really matter. Easy passive income on the side. More meat and more clay. God damn, guys. So it seems like once... Okay, trade range is 25? That's 25? Okay. Once we get this far out, that's when we start seeing like cloth and stuff, which is interesting. I think, yeah, you have bronze too, so we have some competition in that one. We could sell this guy too. That would be going like pretty hard, but ooh, 7 military already, 8 military. Oh, I do not want to be any part of that one. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of slacking behind because of the lack of townhouses, but that's up, which is good. So we have the olives, so we just need these 2 building. I think I'm gonna try to focus on yeah, let's just focus on this so we can get this consumption good out of the way, and then we can start placing down more townhouses, and hopefully we don't get raided. Might have made a mistake here doing this, but I think we might be able to recover from this. I mean, do we have people sick still? I'm not finished. Okay, so we don't really... Okay, we have 1 person sick, so it's not too bad. I think I definitely took on more than I can chew here. I do have 2 wood camps. I think we might want to try to get these homes down by like prioritizing them, at least get 1 of them down, because then I think we can get 2 of them. But I think, oh yeah, we're definitely not going to get this library, so that's definitely going to be a bad one for us, especially with how everyone doesn't have a home that do not like us right now. But let's see here, we are selling this, which is good, so we are getting more public funds and then also more private funds, so that's pretty good. And we do have access, oh actually maybe not over there now, but let's see here. We do have access to these guys now, and we did have enough people for trade power, which is pretty good. Now, we could try to actually take this too, but I mean, it's a lower trade, to be honest. Not really worth my time. Yeah, it's not really worth my time to go for that one. I mean, we have olives. Nice. Okay, so who can we buy marble from? Oh, Ooh, okay. This actually would be really good. We actually might be able to get an early Stoa. I don't want to go for a Stoa, though. I want to get the Grand Stoa, because I think that's, yeah, 1 Grand Stoa. Oh, wait, that's not the wrong one, right one. That's one. I want to go for this. Like, we could do this one. We're going to be in debt, and it's going to take a lot of time. But I think it would be worth it, though. We can get one of these ambitions out of the way. But I'm kind of unsure since the library is going to definitely... Ooh, it's going to really hurt us. We could just go for a minor port and then try to get that out of the way and then try to get a grand port. And then we can get a library along... lighthouse along the way, but... I think it might be better to wait and try to get that Grand Stoa so we can at least get that one out of here, and then that would definitely help with our trading because we just need these homes, and then I think we would be pretty set. No, we wouldn't, because, well, maybe actually, yeah, we would be, because then we can immediately go for the bronze over here and work on defense, and then just sit here till we have enough money, because I'd rather just get it out of the way and then. Yeah, that might be the case. We might just have to sit here for a bit and work on ourselves, mainly our defense, because how are we doing compared to this guy? He has 4 military. I still have 1. This guy is definitely going to be aggressive later, so that's my only concern. And it's not going to go well. That's what I'm worried about here. I could just go for a temple too. I feel like a temple actually might be the best choice here too. So... let's see, temple. Yeah, temple would be a good one to go for right now, since we do have the money, and it would be a consumption good out of the way. We may as well go for a temple. Now I have to think of where I'm going to place this. Oh, let's go. All right, I planned this one. Fish. Let's go. Fish masters. Anyway, I am on the fence of what I want to do here. Oh, God damn it. All right, so part of me wants to attempt to break free, since we do have a good power now. 4 military. He's stuck at 4. He's still at 4. We have 5. I want to break free, right? And it's on my mind, or we can work on the Stoa. If we do one or the other, it's going to make the other one kind of, take a while, because then we have to kind of recover and go from there. And the fish is interesting, actually. I do have this, so we're going to actually keep this as like armorers, so just in case we do like run out, we have it. This one, because if I ignore the other one, we're going to be lacking here. I need to pause this. So we could build a Stoa. That's also going to hit our happiness, because people are going to think we're in debt. I just put my middle finger up while trying to count here. And I'm trying to think which one might be the best, because if we do the Stoa, we're going to have to pay tributes. It's going to be close to our debt limit, which would be really bad. We could try to trade to fix that, but I don't know, because I'm trading for olives right now to fix our olive issue. We are currently trading fish with these guys, so we can actually have a better relations. Man, there's just a lot going on here, like 2 different pathways, and like I feel like we can win this fight if we go up against them, because that's about 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about 6. I could try to be allies. Okay, let's try this. We'll be allies with them. And oh man, this is just so crossroads for me, because like do I really want to do this though? Because like I think what we can do is break free. Because I don't think some people are happy the fact we are. Okay, maybe not. Well, it's a failed demand. Failed demand, okay. So I think what we're going to do is break free, so I can take the easy route here. So they're going to launch an invasion. Oh, well. We should have an ally. Yeah, he's an ally, so that's good. Opinion +3. And depending on how well this goes, we could actually overtake him right after. Well, actually, no, we don't. We can't, because we don't have enough authority. But let's get these guys in the better position. We're gonna put him back here. The allies have arrived with 2. Ooh, that is huge. Okay, and what is this? All right, not enough authority. Okay, we'll cry about it. All right, so we can make this guy the punching bag. We can use you as a flank, I think. yeah, we can, well, actually, we should be pretty good here. If we kind of just put these guys up over here and put them in a nice little line, we should be good. Use this guy as a punching bag. Sorry, dude, but you aren't coming back. Sorry, but that's how the life works. And yeah, we can, well, actually, no, we'll just put him up over here because it doesn't matter. Put this guy over here, put you over there, and yeah, honestly, we're just gonna move you back. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, put you as a punching bag and just hold you off, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like we've got one whole group out of the way. That's a 1v1 and that's an easy win. We're gonna move you up forward, take you out, and oh, one died, but we should be able to take them out easily. And boom, I don't think we lost that many. We lost 4 in total, so that was actually pretty good. So we're gonna withdraw. Uh-oh, gonna claim withdraw. So I think that was a good one. And they have 2 military. We can't count. Oh, if only we had that one. Oh, I definitely need militarism. That would have been a really good counter here. Yeah, you should have. Oh, well, I mean, this guy's going to be down for the count for a while, and we're still going to be improving our military, so that's good. What is this? Wait, what? They want us to get a tributary. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I was thinking of doing that. So why would you do this to me now? All right, so we're going to get that Grand Stoa now because we were pretty close to it. So right here would be really good. Right about there. I would love it right here. Actually, it might be a good idea to put it there, actually. Oh, I mean, it fits in there pretty well. But I mean, it doesn't matter if I put it back one. So then it actually has room. Like if we put it like this, I think that might be the best option. Well, I don't know. Because it looks pretty, I think it would look pretty nice like this, because then the back is towards the wall. And then if we get a good angle, we could do something like that. We'll put it like this and go from there. Oh yeah, we can definitely make this work. Do something like that. That worked. And then thanks to our nice friendly relationships with them, trade for marble, and then we can really put a lot of focus on this. We are going to have some good issues because of all like the manpower, but honestly, this was a good decision. I think, yeah. I mean, I don't think it, well, no, I think it did matter how I did this, but oh well. We were going to finally get this get our ambition out of the way, and really focus on military. I'm going to try to focus on military a little bit more. Oh, finally. All right, so this one's going to finally get out of the way. And I started to make some other things. Our military is pretty good. We are starting to stock up over here, which is pretty good. I think this gives military. I'm not fully sure. I think it does. I hope. I can see the little guy over here. I kind of want to double check on that one, but while we did all that, I did decide to attack someone. We had a nice little like little goal over here. Nice. And I decided to take this guy out. He was enemy, so I decided to get the militarism and then the centralization and just take this guy out. And so now we can have wool and increase our wool production, so we can get a weaver, and then we can, you know, get the next consumption good out of the way. And I was kind of correct. It didn't really give us any more military. I wish it did. That kind of sucks, but I think this one would, the weaver right down here. So it would be pretty good to start getting more goods going. So yeah, this is the weaver. So we need to start getting like the pottery, but we should, yeah, we should start trading for the wool here, so we just get free, you know, goods, which we can't really trade at all because I really just Anyway, so we do need to get our private funds and our economy back up, since we did just take a big hit, you know, getting this big boy down and then everything else. So I think getting this going would be pretty good. So let's try to get that down right now. Where is that? The clay pit. I think I'm going to make one for now. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to make one for now, and then what we can do is make another one later once I get more range going for my trade, and we can pretty much, you know, hopefully trade that off, if not use it as a good consumption good to really hold things off. But not enough private funds. All right, we're going to change that. I want to get this out of the way. So let's see, we have a lot of goods around us, so I think if I do make more homes, it's going to be over this way, because I'm just kind of like stocking up over here and just kind of like, you know, Tetris, just putting it in like snug little places. So we got this building, and we're going to get this building relatively soon. It would help if I have a road down here, so we're going to get that right there. So that should be good. I did place a lot of homes, so we should still be fine, I think. I'm not sure, but let's try to build up our economy. We could try to, I don't know. We could try to maybe, that's not looking good. I was relying on fish for some of these. Let's see, what could we do? Like, what could we sell? We could just sell the clay. That would just be a good option. We can't really sell grapes to you, but, you know, get the point here. How do we... I thought that would be a little closer, but not that one. Okay, we could sell clay to 2 different people. That's a possibility. Not really trade with you. Yeah, we can't really trade with you. We can request though. I'm gonna wait to attack that guy later. One thing we can do. So I normally build 2 pigsties, so we can actually trade it off, and also so we can actually get some good goods. So I just said good. I feel stupid for saying that one. So that actually might help us there. Maybe the stone would be a good one. Okay, so maybe this and the stone would be good to get my funds up. Are we still trading for... Oh, we're still exporting this. Okay, so... Oh, we're in the negatives. Okay, so we might have a little issue there, but if we can at least get... Oh, you're already going. Okay, we're gonna get you going, and then our next goal should be... Well, actually, we can trade with you right now, and we should try to get our private funds up from there, but let's see. I could trade armor, right, to someone. We could just get rid of all that and start trading armor. That one would be a good one, though. I think that... Ugh. They're enemies with us. We could send a gift. I think to save myself, I think we're going to send a gift. And we're actually going to stop the stone, because that one's kind of pointless. And then hopefully they accept it, and then we can start trading with them. Oh, no. Okay, so this is what I'm worried about. What's going on here? I think it's just consumption goods. Yeah, so... can I get this out of the way? All right, to authority. So yeah, we need to get ourselves up. So we're going to do this to get ourselves up, at least buy ourselves a little bit more time. I am trading right now to possibly get these goods up. It's just like we have a lot going on here. And I think I might just need more people, to be honest. Like this kind of screwed me over, the olives. We aren't going to be making enough here in general, I think. 7, 14. We already have like what? 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 people, and they're all like doing their own thing. So it's like it's kind of everywhere right now. This is definitely going to help with our meat production, as you can see. So that's good. I am trading for olives right now as well. Hopefully we can get ourselves up there even more, but it seems like we're doing a good job doing what we're doing right now. It's just that it's a little bit, you know, troublesome to keep up with everything. So let's see here. Trading is still pretty good. I'm trying to think of what building could help me next. I think what is it? If we can just save up our public funds and get the commerce in Grand Port, that will definitely help our trade and allow us to trade other things as well. For example, we don't need more wheat. Well, we do need more wheat technically, but like... we just need more people to work on different things right now is what I'm thinking, because we just have so much going on. I think I just need more townhouses and to really just get a good grip on what's going on here, because let's see here. Oh, I didn't trade. Oh yeah, because oh wait, we do. Okay, never mind. Yeah, get the not grapes, olives. Get the olives. This should actually even out and help us out. Pondering, pretty good actually. Yeah, pretty good. All right, and then I do want to increase that with another clay pit, so that should be good. And I think we need to put these as priority, which might be a good call here, especially these two. Put these two as as priority, and then everything else can get what they need. For example, like Weaver, we don't need someone on Weaver. We don't really need someone on Clay Pit right now since we have an abundance already. So it's pretty much whenever we get to it, we can do that. Minor temple, we might need to build something else to get that going, but we do have this temple subsidies, 25% output, so that one should be good on our religion. And I think our happiness is finally going up, so we just need to hold this point, get another one, and start trading even more to really get ourselves back to where we need to be. Okay, so we just got another request from these guys, which is kind of ballsy to do, my guy. I'm literally gonna subjugate you if you try that. Can we? Okay, it's still uncertain. I want him to try it now. Anyway, so we are really working on production, so I put these as main priority. We are working on the Grand Port just to get it out of there. Let's see here. Yeah, we're working on this. Good. All this is doing pretty good. Our money is a little bad though. Like this one is something I'm worried about. We're gonna try to get the sculptor out of the way, mainly because I need it for the monument, because then this would definitely help us out and it would bring happiness, and you know, makes me worry less about all this. But Let's see here. If he does attack me, I still have him as an ally, so I'm gonna get 2 additional troops. So we're definitely gonna just wipe this guy out. But then also this is gonna give us more people as well. This actually gave us more as well, as you can see. Max soldiers reached. Yikes. Okay, well that's not good. So I guess we're gonna need more people, is what I'm gonna assume. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna attack, but if they do, that's gonna be funny. And like, I guess we're gonna get one ambition out of the way. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, there was like 3 attempts they tried to do of trying to like get me to pay, but I guess that's not gonna happen until now. They're actually sending a invasion. Okay, that's quite interesting. Our allies have arrived, so we are all ready for this. We still have our abundance of armor, so like even if we lose people here, who cares? We're all set. It seems like they got a little weaker. Nothing really changed for them. I really wished our allies actually changed with us, but that ain't gonna happen. So let's get these guys back over here and get them all up. Well, actually, they might be good. Just move them up a little bit more up over here. And then let's get these guys over here, and we could just make a flanking force. Where's that spearman? Oh, there's a spearman. So we can make him as, of course, the dummy, and then we can put this guy here, and we'll just make this guy just wrap around if we can. Uh-oh, that might not work actually, because that guy started moving up. So I'm gonna wait for these guys. Doing a good job though. Movement over here now. Uh-oh, nope. Move them over here. There we go. And then let's just get all these guys, because if we lose one of these guys, it doesn't really matter. But oh, okay, perfect. And we lost 1 person, which is great actually. So select all, withdraw. Yeah, perfect. And then how much? Oh, that is beautiful. Yes. Let's go. Okay, so we're finally getting this guy out of the way. And we're going to get our ambition of 2 tributaries out of the way. This guy, how does it feel? I am not letting go of you, man. Okay, so we got this one out of the way, so I'm not going to really do much regarding that. And actually, technically, we'll get this one out of the way too. So that's kind of convenient how that works out. So now we just need to get a lighthouse. So our economy is a little iffy right now still. I'm trying to just get things going. But since we got that out of the way, what we can do is make him give us goods. So we could just get the pottery or money. Actually, I think money would be a good one here, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we got 5. Okay, so we're good here. So honestly, money trade here would be perfect. Since we already make our own pottery, I don't really care. We don't really have anything to trade with. Because, like, look at this. Like, the next guy is over here. I mean, we could technically. Yeah, let's do that, actually. I think that might actually be a good trade, actually. So we're going to try to do that one. Actually, no, we'll get money in over here. Make a request, get money. So then we can boost our economy a little bit more. And then I'm going to do it over here. Can we make a request? No, we can't. All right. So I just have a lot of stuff I can't really use here. So yeah, we're importing a lot, but we're also exporting a lot too. Our meat is still good after trading a lot. So that's good. Clay is pretty good. And then we can also, actually, I'm just going to stomp this one. And then what we can do is do that. Wait for this to change possibly. And then, you know, get something along the lines there. But I think it's 2,000 or so for a, where is it, for a lighthouse? Yeah, 2,150. I could build this now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit and get myself a little bit more situated, since we do have other things building in the background too. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. I'm just gonna buy stone. Can I click that? Sure. And yeah, we're just gonna buy stone since we can, just to help with getting this out of the way. And then once we get this out of the way, we might as well build a lighthouse, and we'll see what we can do from there. Okay, so we got enough money here. What we're gonna do is, where is that lighthouse? I keep losing it. There we go. So where are we gonna put this bad boy? Part of me wants to put it over here. Oh wow, okay. Part of me wants to put it over here, because it would make sense to put it over here. Because then you're like, you know, you're coming in, then like this bad boy is like, yep, it's over there. But we could also put it over here. It would make sense for either or. Never seen the use for bridges. I just remember that those existed. But, you know, we can put this bad boy, I think, like, right over here. It would kind of be making sense. Well, nah, maybe, like, a little bit more space, like, away from here. So something like this. Yeah. Something like that. And then what we can do is something like this. And we can start building this little grease of a creature. Anyway. Oh yeah, I need to stop that one actually. I don't need to do that one anymore. So we have a lot of trade power. There's not really much I can do here when it comes to trading. I mean, we could actually just sell our wheat again. Where's that selling wheat button? There it is. We can do this one. That's of course an easy one. And then pottery, we still gotta wait on that one, but some people are still, what are you waiting for? Want pottery? Want pottery? Okay, so you guys are just being stingy like that. We could trade this. They are a little farther away, so I feel like that one would be a good trade as long as we don't build anything else, which might be a good one. We have about 6 trade. We have about 6 military power, not trade power, and I would say we're doing pretty good. Honestly, with what we had, we really were able to build ourselves up from that. So hopefully we can get this done really quick. Well, actually, it might get done really quickly. Oh, finally, it is finished. We have finished the lighthouse and we have gotten all the ambitions. I think we actually might have just beaten all the achievements on this game, thinking about it now. So yeah, this is our little humble abode. Honestly, this went a lot better than I thought, to be honest, because I really thought this was going to be a hell of a gameplay, you know? I thought it was going to be like one of the worst things I've ever seen, but we managed to pull it off, you know? Trading was a little difficult, but we found our way. We did get taken over, but we, you know, got back. I knew that was going to happen eventually, but, we pretty much were friendly with everyone. Everyone was friendly with us. We got a lot of trading, got an ally even, which was kind of wild. I actually haven't gotten an ally in a while playing this game, but I really wasn't sure about all the wheat over here, what was going to happen with that. So I kind of want to just like place all the wheat fields and see how that looks. But I kind of don't want to do that too. It would be so... it would be so bad. But we survived as our own city-state, got all the ambitions. I'd say that is pretty good. Have a good one, guys. Take care. And I need to make that 1,000 subscriber video sometime. Keep forgetting to do that.